This is Fane Night, and welcome to Games to Fall Asleep To. I'm headed over to my Cloud Island with Corviknight for another build session. The Pokemon Center has been done for a couple days, and they've just been waiting for me to come check on it so they could leave the area. And I'm sure they will be very... Oh, here they all are. Oh, that's so cute. Thanks, Machop. Oh, you guys look great. Corby. I'm such a mom taking photos of my kids. It's exactly what I feel like with all these guys. Alright. It's done. Thank you, Machop. It must be super awesome if you all work so hard on it. Oh, I'm already amazed, dear. I've never seen anything so fantastic in my whole life. Excellent. Hello. Y'all did great. Do you want lepa berries? No, you're all talking. Oh, you guys aren't talking to Charmander, though. You can have a lepa berry, dear. Oh. Oh, man. He's adorable. I like that they're having a conversation in between him while he's eating a lepa berry. I get it, Charmander. You're pretty cool. Now, I did hear... There it is. Yes, you're rare and beautiful. Gimme. I need 5 of these so I can put you in my Pokedex and never talk to you again. Ooh, shinies. Oh, goody. Oh, I need to organize all my storage forever. That'll be good use of time. It's cool because now I actually need the metal and the, well, not the copper ore. I have no use for that. But like when I get Pokemetal and rare Pokemetal, especially if they're already crafted ingots. Yes, all day. And honestly, any furniture. Yeah. I did remember to eat a... potato hamburger before I came over, so my rock smash is full. I also remembered... Hey, Scyther, did I tell you to make... Oh, look at this. Hey, a small log. Here you go. I will, my dear. Thank you. And look at that. I get real money for that. Oh, hey, Bellsprout. Definitely remembered you existed. Oh, Pikachu's running around all cute. Oh! Oh! It's Godzilla! I mean, it's Tyranitar, but... Oh! I love you too, Godzilla. Oh, he's so tired already. Oh. Oh, I just had to punch him a bit so he would talk to me. You know, I feel that, buddy. He is just an old southern man. Alright. Extremely strong, it can change the landscape. It is so insolent that it doesn't care about others. I feel that. Ooh, he's also bulldoze. Let's... I thought nothing of Tyranitar when I first met him. Because he's a non-fossil dinosaur? So I was like, who cares? And then me and Mimic, we were going through which Pokemon in Pokopia were most like Godzilla characters, because I was considering building a monster island. And Tyranitar is obviously Godzilla because he is a green dinosaur who looks like Godzilla. I think we couldn't decide. There actually weren't that many that we could directly translate. Ooh, somebody else. Oh, okay. There's a lot of activity over here. Other ghost bug. Hey, buddy. Ariados. I am a brave one. Actually, I didn't know it was your nest. I just wandered over here. Aw. That's the spirit. Decorate your own home. What do I have to do it? It's because I have thumbs. Ooh. Alright. Who else wants to be met? I should set this up for Skylands. Oh, hey! Palmo? Palmy? Palmy. Oh. Yeah. That's cute. He can only do it if he rubs his own face. Imagine, like, just watching this cute little, like, I don't know, squirrel beast rub its cheeks, and you're like, oh, that's adorable, and then he electrocutes you and you die. That'd be the way I'd go. Oh, here's another bug. Excellent. Yep. It was nice to meet you too. Oh, that's okay. There's not a lot going on. I'm not. But we can. I will forget you exist immediately. Hey, they are gathered around electric Pokemon. Oh, you have Chop. You're tiny. Alright, let's get... Got a bunch of bright Pokemon. Oh, yes. I was working on building up my joy compounds. Alright, First, let's hit the vending machines. No matter what is going to pop out. It's just going to be the thing that I don't need. Let's see. Ooh, milk. Ooh, I can get my trash fish. Clopshire. Cloddish. Something like that. I love him. Okay, let's get some bright... Oh, I've got the moo moo milk. I'm so excited. Okay, let's get some bright things in there. So that would be lights. Ooh. Piece of candy. Magby, are you done with the... Yes, you are. Here. Here's some copper for you to do, I guess. That's not a tree. Okay. Oh, and that's... Oh. Get to work. Oh, hello, Magby. Oh, actually, let me give you a petcha. Oh, okay. You get it. Oh, they're all so cute and happy. Okay, Bulbasaur, I'll take your stamp. Look at this, actually making money. Black paint. Purple wildflower seeds. Here goes all the money I just made. I know it's totally not worth it. But I'll always buy the black paint when it pops up. I have to just go through real quick and get all these red dots gone. I know they're just gonna pop back up. Oh, I can just buy bean seeds? That'll fix it. Alright, so... I'll do that. Okay, so I need to set up... Soda Pop isn't going to keep that wet, right? That's... Soda Pop is seawater. I don't think we want the seawater. Okay, that's fine. I don't care. We're going to do... Oh, there's water right here. Oh, I could have had Squirtle live here. Don't get distracted. Don't get distracted. Actually, I might just... I'm looking for a spot so I could set up a little garden. Very little. Oh, Tyranitar's so cute. I mean, so fearsome. And Godzilla. He's happy. He loves that rock. Good for him. Alright, so I just need... I have water right there. I can... Oh, I can throw the... Need to be near water habitats up, so more Pokemon than I... Why don't I just go ahead and put the little right in the center. Yep, that's what I meant to do. Alright, just enough for potatoes and beans. I think I bought 10 beans. So that'll be fine. And I will have Rock Smash forever. Oh, look at that. That was probably just... Beans were probably just in the Pokecenter the whole time. That's fine. There's probably a faster way to do this, but... I say it's cozy games to go to sleep to, but it really means if you're awake and watching it, you'll just be annoyed by all the inefficiencies. You don't have to tell me how to do it better. I won't. Oh, someone gave me wheat seeds. They must love me. I guess I should bring Bulbasaur over. Do I have the potatoes on me, or did I shuck them in a box? Potatoes. See, Mark Watney taught an entire generation that you can just plant potatoes, I'm sure. I'm sure other people actually, just knew that. So it's upsetting that I have to actually find potato seeds or whatever, and I can't shuck these in the ground. Oh, he does like potatoes, so. Alright, so I can grow those other two. These should be... Oh, they are fresh veggie fields, okay. And here I lost all audio, so now I'm trying to go back and actually do a voiceover. This is my first voiceover. I'm very happy that I get to learn how to do this. And I did this yesterday, so it's safe to say that I have no idea what I was doing at all. I always like to grow not only the potatoes and the beans that I use for obviously potato hamburger, but I always do like to have a spot to just grow the other tomatoes and wheat as well. Just so in case I ever need a tomato or wheat, then I can just go grab it real quick from the ground where this is. Also, it'll give one of those field of veggies Pokemon another habitat that it can live over here. Actually, I thought that mole guy liked the dry habitats, but it turns out it's dark, so he wasn't complaining about being near all the water in Weathered Wasteland. He was just complaining about how the plants needed sun. Fortunately, plants don't need sun. They just grow magically. I'm going to go over and see if I have more seeds. Honestly, or I'm just crafting... Ah, bridges. Bridges are the best, Bridges are the best thing that I love to use as just ceilings. Over there I did the, very fancy sand ceiling. Oh. But bridges are when I'm really trying to make it. If I'm leaving something for a while, it's going to have a bridge ceiling. And also a bridge floor, so I can wander around with it. Actually, thinking about it, at this point in time, I didn't realize that all the things there like darkness. I think after... Oh, hey, Bulbasaur. Thank you for letting me know that someone new is here. Who do we have? That is Oddish, who will be great for growing all of these plants. Oh, poor buddy. I gave you a shock. Yeah, well, that's because your head looks like grass, buddy. I won't do that, but, you know, maybe you should just hide forever. Or never sleep. I say on games to fall asleep to. What's Combi doing? Oh, need honey. Thanks, Combi. Feel bad. Combi's just all alone in outer space. Just hanging out. Completely alone. Follow me, Bulbasaur. I need you to grow some plants. I just saw Godzilla going ham on that punching bag over there. That made me happy. Yep. Yeah, you can, buddy. In fact, I cannot grow plants. That's not even where I thought you were gonna start. Yeah. Growth and fire Pokemon are the ones that I use the most. Fire you can kind of fake through the Magpie statues, which I don't have on this playthrough, and a switch. I usually don't. I just like to bring the fire Pokemon into it. But growth, yeah, Bulbasaur, you're following me around forever. Oh, so cute. Nom nom nom. Alright, let's split up. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Just checking around, seeing if anything spawned. The only one left from the regular grass squares. Hey, we already got somebody. Who do we have? Dropper. Looks like I've come a long way. He reminds me a lot of Gopher from Winnie the Pooh, but he is in fact not a gopher. He is a drill mole. Aw. I'm not gonna do that, buddy. I'm very busy. Grow some plants. Yep. And he likes the darkness. I don't know if I realized that I needed to put a roof over it yet, or if I waited for Rowlet to spawn. Sorry, Corviknight. You know, Corviknight likes it light. You'd think that he would like the darkness because he's, you know, that. I love this because I have no idea what I did next. Apparently I just stared off at Scyther in the distance for a little while, longingly, I guess. Gotta get rid of those red. There's still some reds I didn't get. I'm probably looking for... Nope, I'm building a windmill. I'm deciding not to build a windmill. Nope, and then I'm deciding that water's lame. And I'm buying a windmill. This is excellent. Oh, I will not make this decision. Nope. And now we're back to it. Our 4th attempt, we bought the windmill. They're so expensive. I guess I have money, I just don't want to spend it, which is why I have money. Nah, Sather's still doing his best work over there. So I always try and find somewhere with the lines of the wind, so that's a high place to build my windmills, because I'm probably gonna end up building a lot of them eventually. And you get more energy out of them if you build them in the high up place. One up high gives you the same amount of energy as a watermill. I actually don't know if the water needs to be moving, which is probably why I didn't go with the watermill. Because I just have stagnant water. I don't have any places with like a nice little waterfall. I'll probably make one eventually here. I'm building a staircase to bring Machop or another build Pokemon up here. I used to build a lot of staircases for the EVs so I could take them around. Then, like, probably seconds after I learned how to fly, I never really walked again, and I would just fly everywhere. And this was just when I got the Dragonite Glide. I learned Dragonite Glide, and no, they could never keep up with me. Shortly after I met Corviknight, so... we've been buddies ever since. There's Timber. Hey, you wanna... yeah, you wanna build a windmill. Here, have this food. It's important if you're gonna be building a windmill that you've eaten. I recognized that he was getting himself a snack, and then I interrupted him to build this for me. Oh, do I pick Mareep? Mareep is so cute. Yeah, I do. Oh, who's this? Zorua! Oh, good. I completely failed that episode of Who's That Pokemon. I love little Zorua. So cute. Oh, Yowlin. Okay. Yes, you did, sweetheart. With sheer terror. That's a complete lie. Aw. And you recognize that. I like that they're like, oh, it's timid, and it just immediately says that it's gonna play pranks on you forever. And it scared me just for fun. Zorua teaches you the transform ability, which you only use for the minigame hide and seek. And I don't think that anyone on this island asked me to play hide and seek yet, so they had to wait for Zorua to populate to do that. Got a lot of trees around. If I don't know what to do with an area, I'm like, oh, we could put some trees here. I did, in fact, remember to take pictures of the trees that I needed. I don't remember if I had put them down yet. It's interesting because I have no idea what I was trying to craft here. Neither do I. Okay, so I'm working on the joy compounds. And I need the bright lights. And I'm trying to do that as cheaply as possible. from when I went to the Dragonite Dream Island on the first day, I got a decent amount of iron ore from disassembling the trash tower. And I have to be careful with lights. The game is weird about picking up just like that, picking up something that's one square above. And that's how you can sometimes have Pokemon literally surrounded and drenched in light complaining about how dark it is. It's because they need the lamp to be on the floor in their area. And it took me a while to learn that. And I had an area in Skylands that I hated going to because it was so just bright, and they would just complain about how dark it was. And they're happy now that I figured out some mechanics. If you want bright things to be happy, don't give them a roof. It gives them a point of darkness. And just give them lights on the floor. I had cute little ceiling lights up. I hated them, and they were too bright. And the Pokemon didn't actually recognize they were there. I absolutely love the Pokeball beds. So I've said this multiple times. It's not like Fallout 4. You don't need a bed per person. But I do just like having enough beds around so that all the Pokemon don't have to fight to find somewhere to sleep. So the reason that I do the Joy compound is so that each square not only benefits from its furniture, but also benefits from the furniture and the ones next to it. We can, if you set it up, this is more like apartment style. Yeah. Okay, well, why don't you just wait? I need some power. We're working on it. If you set it up more in a square pattern, ooh, piece of candy, then you can, then everyone's going to benefit from pretty much everything that you have. But I know that from experience that there are so many Pokemon that like it bright. Do I go? Yes. Thank you, past me. I saw that shiny and I really wanted to get it, but I'm not playing, so I could not do that. I haven't even appraised any relics yet. That'll be a very fun stream. Me just repeatedly bashing the button. Well, the professor yells at me. I'm assuming he still talks to you over the PC. I don't have any dry Pokemon yet. I guess my plan would be to just show them in that wasteland if they like to dry. One of the things on my to-do list is to take a picture of the smooth rock before I come back. Because there's a humidifier, but there's no dehumidifier. You can't just make a little machine for that. I'm probably just seeing what else these need. I usually like to do one with electronics, one with plants, one with exercise. Everyone gets sand boxes of sand, alright? That's how you know that I've created something. I also like to just set up one for birds. And just put the 4 bird-related things right there. See, I was even thinking about it. I was looking at Weatherbane, like, man, I need to put that up there. have enough light sources, but I just like a lot of things that are light sources. Specifically, I really, really like the model planets. For a while, the only little electronic thing that I had was the grubby cell phone, which is the cell phone with a broken screen. Usually I don't care what Pokemon gets which stuff. I just, if it's a bird, like, I'll try and put it in the thing that has birds in it. But as long as it's in that bright, in like the biome type that it likes, it's not going to be too sad. It's never going to be iffy, and that's what loses you points. Really, it depends on how much I like a Pokemon, usually. Like, if I was shoving Zorua into one, I'd make sure that it had one or two things that it really liked. If I was throwing Spinarak in one, I would just throw it in there immediately. Actually, no, I'd probably try and do nature. And most of it goes off of things that I think that they'd like without actually checking. Without actually checking their list of preferences. So if I think you're a grass bug thing, I'm gonna be like, oh, okay, we're doing grass bug stuff now. Oh, look at those Zorua and Ariados. Gonna lay down a few more things so we can get this into a, you know, not like livable houses, but houses all the same. Yeah, that plain sofa that was somewhere. I do like that it doesn't have to be a bench. It's just like, yeah, you can hang it on this couch. I've never like gone to a gym and see a full couch next to a punching bag, but you know, whatever. Maybe I just haven't been to enough gyms. I always like to put extra habitats in here so that in case I run out of room, I can always just shove a few extra. The alarm clock ones, alarm clock sleep zone is a really good one for me. I usually carry around just a stack of alarm clocks at all times. I'm just checking to see. I've got one of the Hitmons, so I want a few of the other Hitmons. I don't go for the one with the waterfall tie something. So now I gotta go make some first aid kits. First aid kit near the bed is another good one. But I just don't think of them as much as I think of alarm clocks. Also, 2 Pokemetal. It's a ridiculous cost. For someone who never bothered to go get more Pokemetal. And one is just that next to the punching bag, and one is just the first aid kit on a counter or table. Does it even need to be next to a light? Surprising no one, I forgot completely what I'm doing. There we go. Yep, first aid kit. And I've forgotten an element, so I need to add it. A chair, there it is. Okay. Aw, oh, Bellsprout and Oddish. You know, they never met. Because one was in red and one was in blue, but here they seem to be great friends. Also, I use them interchangeably. both of them in my main profile live on Withered Wasteland and opposite sides of the map on their own farms. I don't remember why I had 2 farms that pretty much do the same thing. Here's where I made the mistake of making the wireless power transmitter switch instead of the regular. I do it, I can. And I immediately lost them. Sandbags. Sandbags are important. For anything that I've decided likes working out, I always put sandbags down too, because like, what, you could move them around? Here we go. Now we're really getting started. Like, that's straight up livable right there. You put a bed, a light, and a sandbox and something, 4 Pokemon immediately can move on in. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just put a simple cushion down here. That looks fine. No problems. Because it's something I just had. Oh, some grubby papers maybe. Yeah, nice. I was wondering if I was going to start putting down planters with little flowers. Alright, what do we need? Excellent. I don't remember either. Even if I did, I can't find it. We need decorations, which means vine wall decoration along the outside of the building. Works like a charm every time. Ooh, who just populated? It looked like Happiny. Oh, yeah. It's more important to work on this instead of talking to that. Happiny spawns at Alarm Clock Sleep Zone. You have to do that quest in the SSN, and I was going crazy because she sent me down into the basement bowels of the ship to try and figure out what that noise was. Problem was I had already looted the alarm clocks. That was what that noise was. And I didn't realize it, so I just wandered around there for like an hour. I was at work, so I was getting paid for it, so it didn't really matter. But I was like, I hate this ship. I hate this Pokemon. I hate this whatever's down there that's making that noise. And then just out of anger, I talked to her again, and then the quest completed because I had already found the alarm clocks. I was quite annoyed. However, it made up for it because Mimic was unable to complete the quest to fill the swimming pool in for Happiny because he used seawater, which looks better, and that was not acceptable to Happiny. Happiny did not want fancy saltwater swimming pool. They wanted chlorine. No, they wanted freshwater. Which, who has a freshwater swimming pool? Algae. Algae has a freshwater swimming pool. Yeah, I need to finish up those walls. I think this is the last step to make it livable. Then I'll just grab the, then I'll just complete the windmill and bring that stuff over. But we'll see. On the very first day I played, the vine decorations were in the shop, and that was great because every Pokemon wanted a decoration, so they got one vine. Here we go. Thank you, Timber. And Mari. Aw, little Mari puffs in the air. Let's see. Thank you. Oh, well, thank you very much. It is super awesome. I am amazed. I had to prepare for quite a bit. Didn't want the amazement to hit me too hard. And the windmill is complete. You guys can get down. I'm not worried. It would actually be really funny if they took fall damage because they do in fact have bones. That's just a special ditto power that I had. Okay, good. I guess it wouldn't be funny. It would be quite sad. But the graveyard would be kicking. And with these, it's always a matter of how far can I put it out there so that it's actually still attached. And I'm never very efficient with them. But still, that's one Pokemetal with pop that I'm spending. Don't yay it got brighter me happening. Some part of me dies every time I want to make something symmetrical and then can't. I think I realize here that I don't need that. There it is. Now it's time to get Hitmonchan. Oh! Any outing is enjoyable when I'm with you, Corviknight. I would love to join you for some training. Excellent. Good, because I was not sincere. I'll just take breaks so often that you're not quite sure when I'm working and when I'm on break. No. Hitmonchan, I straight up thought they were going to take their gloves off and do some crafting. I wonder if they have some under there? No, I'm not going to worry about that. Hey, and now I needed that one after all. Look at that. Is it easier to just take that off? Or do I commit and put something down? Oh, look at that! Yeah, in case any birds come by. Hitmontop. I like to put toys next to toys. There are 4 toys on the line on there. Excellent. I'm glad you feel that way. It is nice to meet you too, Hitmontop. Yes. He's like, oh, my home is so great, but he's standing on the wall. Add up at dance like kicks. Huh. Alright. That's excellent. Aw, you like sweet things. Here you go. Here's your Petra Berry. Oh, yep. Gotta put down those electronics. Wow. I don't even know if those count as tables. Or if the electronic Pokemon just won't see them. Oh, what photo do I pick? Oh, we got some good Corviknight photos. Aw. I love that picture. Poor Charmander, right? Felt like that a lot, buddy. And now I can actually start moving them in. Yep, you can come with me. Spinnerack, you're a bug. You could probably do that. And when do I realize it? Yeah, he likes humid. So does Ariados. So I did this, and then I had, you know, him paw me that liked it. But that's okay, we got Grubbin, also likes Bright, so that's 2 Pokemon we could shove in here. And yep, confirming that it's human. Humid as well. I just feel bad because they get so excited to go anywhere. And then I just take them somewhere to live and shove them in there, and then that's the only time they ever get to spend with me. Unless they're an Eevee or Corviknight, or, you know, if they can fly and have a skill. I know Palmy does in fact like exercise, so putting him near the Hitmons, putting them near the Hitmen, makes sense. I don't remember what I did, though. I do think Palmy, that whole line is adorable. In my main file, Palmy lives at Bleak Beach. I actually built a series of those pink houses, yellow houses, whichever the ones are supposed to go there. Pink huts, maybe? No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what color. And they're absolutely tiny, but you can just put a bed in there and a desk. So I put a lot of electronics and made them all bright. And that's where Pikachu and her line live. And pretty much anything bright, I moved down into there. So Palm Me lives in one of those with, I forget who, maybe Electabuzz. And the rest, the bigger ones, Palmo and Paw, whatever, they live in Rocky Ridges. I just think they're cute. I don't remember why. It was because Rocky Ridges had no electric Pokemon except for Electivire, and I was thinking of moving him. Ooh, I need the cart so I can get a, I don't know, Giant Timber. Not quite Cronkledore, but whatever's in the middle. Problem is, this cart is 3 wide and it's massive. But here I figured out that I could just put it into the toy. I don't think they can reach it. It upsets me if they can't, you know, make sand in it. But now it's not symmetrical. So what are you gonna do? Put some crates on this cart and move on. So it's just ticking in the back there. Then when you run by, you see that it's not symmetrical, and it's like, oh goodness. Yep, gotta get that twine. Twine was the reason I couldn't make beds the first day. So, yep, we did all that and we moved our 2 Pokemon in. Good for us. Combi, you're I mean, you're not here. Oddish, you like it bright. That's not true. Oddish actually likes it humid. Which is something that I know. And forgot. So does Bellsprout. So even the plants and bugs like it humid here. They don't even like it bright. I may have overestimated. Hey, Hitmonlee. You gonna kicky kick? Hiya. Okay. I mean, he seems much more dedicated to training than Hitmonchan. Gotta get these shinies. Hey, Scyther. You wanna... There are 4 of these, and you can move in one of them. I know Scyther also likes exercise, so I hope that Scyther lives near or in the vicinity of a punching bag. You are excellent. Thank you very much. You sure can, pal. Altaria, you like it bright. Also give me your fluff. And let's face it, your entire habitat so I can move it over. I am looking for her, but I cannot for the life of me find her. My cursor was even on her. Yeah, I'm just pretending I'm looking for timber. I'm like, I should probably check. Yep. I'm right, she likes it bright. If you grab them first, then you can take their stuff and they don't cry. It was very important that I do that before I get the bush. Honestly, knowing my luck, he would have immediately disappeared and I've had to spend honey on him. Yep, I have quite a conundrum here. I don't like blocking the beds. I don't actually know the rules for beds and bed space. So I just try not to block them just in case I can't get to them, because then I would just be sad. I'd probably never notice, but if I noticed, I would be sad. Of course I did. It's just mean. It was just a misclick, but still hilarious. Yep. The light that I immediately turned off. Oh, look at your red eyes. Well, Corviknight is also drawn to shiny things, but that's just he's a crow. It's in his nature. Alright, Timber. Venonat, you can stay. Aw. Yep, you can go on and move in here. You deserve a house after, you know, building all of the houses. Here's where I lost Corviknight and I didn't realize he wasn't following me. I just gave the, hey, nobody follow me anymore to Ilaria, because when I moved her thing over, it automatically moved everything. Oh, wait. I don't even notice. That's the worst part. But it used to, the game got a lot nicer about moving Pokemon's houses. Ah. Thank you, Pikachu. I mean, Pikachu could live in the bright house. But I think I just have to set that up. Yep, Corviknight's just roosting there. Having conversation with Palmy. Aw. Here's Godzilla and Manila. Tyranitar and Larvitar just surrounding that rock and emoting on it. I love that rock. Oh, is this little Rowlet? Oh, hello, little Rowlet. I didn't know Rowlet existed until this game, and Rowlet is, just super cute. I love that bow tie. That's okay, buddy. I may be strange, but I'm not a stranger. I do like the owl head movements that they give him. Aw, okay, sweetheart. Aw. He was another pallet town only. Which is weird because the other in the Rowlet, like, series spawned in Rocky Ridges, but he was his own special thing. Did I recognize it yet? Ah, here we go. Come on, Corby. Let us be off. Don't want to leave you in a strange land. You deserve better. I can just see that information symbol and it's driving me crazy. Yes, thank you. Ooh, level 4. Water selection. I completed a bunch of challenges. I got that windmill back and then some. Maybe I can afford another windmill. No, that's crazy. It's crazy we can't afford another windmill. Guess I could buy the Eevee stuff. But I'm gonna make it out of Pokemetal because I have all the recipes. And I did go through and I made, when I completed my decks, I also completed my habitat decks, so that's why I don't have to buy those habitat hints because they're already registered. Because I bought them. I didn't even look them up. Really, the only things I've had to look up in this game are what item counts as what. So they'll be like, oh, I like I don't know, a stone bed. And I'm like, well, what is a stone bed? It's the luxury bed, by the way. It's got that limestone in there. Cerebi. It's probably not how you pronounce it at all, like most things that I say. I really need to get that dowsing thing so I can... I really need to get Pidgey so I can... Yeah, we got a good start here. Is someone there? Thank you, Scyther. Who have we got? It's Cramorant! Oh, this little thing. Ugh. I am not food, but oh. See, I'm trying to be intimidating and then I just fell in the water. It would be even funnier if I fell in the water and then drowned. Aw. I am not food, dear. I could turn into food. Okay. Let's not eat each other and be friends. I feel like Corviknight had to come into the water because he was like, this is going poorly. He's gonna eat you. Also human. And bitter flavors. Oh. Yes, little Drilbur. Oh, Scyther, buddy. Yep, okay. I'm not gonna do that, but thank you for reminding me that I did not make or buy a dowsing rod. Bye, little Rowlet. Oh, little Rowlet looks so cute. Alright, now it is time to put a roof over these poor... Like, why do the things... It doesn't matter. It shouldn't... It does matter. Plants like light. Okay, so you can't just put all these things in the veggie field. It's fine. Aw. I guess I could have just stopped there. Because they're just both happy about the darkness. But it is night, so it's just easier to get this right. I wish there was like a dark void stone. I'm sure a little Umbreon would like just staring into it. Nah, he just always breaking into Charizard's pavilion to lie by the fire. So I have a fireplace in my house. Do I remember in time? Nope, I drowned. I have a fireplace in my house directly across from Umbreon's, and he's never broke into my house to be in my fireplace, but that's fine. And we're just filling out this top portion. It's beach sand, we've got plenty of it. And I really like that they're not judgmental about what materials you choose to make their houses out of. Or, in this case, their roofs. Imagine like someone stepping on the sand of the roof of your house and then just sand just falls down everywhere into your potatoes. That'd be terrible. Pretty sure the potatoes wouldn't like that. I probably should have talked to them to make sure that they were happy. But they're gonna want other stuff. Man, Cramorant's so cool. Oh, I gotta figure out a place to put beds for these guys because they just live in the fields now. Yeah, back to bridges. Can't remember if I did the whole 9 with a bed, a decoration, and a toy. Yep, there you go, right into the water with you. That's fine. You like to drown. I remember this. And I do, in fact, have a decoration on me. Yep, so you can keep all your stuff in there. Your alternate tuxedos could go in there, Rowlet. Oh, it's already loving the sand. Ah, another row. It's alright, Corby. That entire loop was very important. Magby and Zorua. Magby should have work to do. Oh, it's finally time to print out my trees. Very excited. I've got Pecha and Leppa, and I need everything else. So you don't need lum trees for like people's favorite flavors because nobody's favorite flavor is neutral, but you do need them for the berry baskets and like the berry like hanging things. So I did need them, but mostly for crafting. Berry baskets is how I get my Charizard. Chesto berries are important, not just because of, you know, crafting, but also that is Absol's favorite. And Absol's so sweet, he deserves his favorite berry. Here you go. Here's a half a pecha berry. You do a lot of work. I'm probably about to make Magby do more work. I need more fire Pokemon. I bring Charmander around to light all the stuff on fire. And then Magby just is always on the furnace. Yeah, I need to spawn more Pokemon that can actually burn stuff. Getting my twine. Wonder if I do a fluff run too. Apparently not. And now I'm really just... Oh, hello, Altaria, dear. Thank you. What do you got for me? That is excellent. Thank you for that stick. Yep, there you go. Oh, kind of cute, actually. Sour flavors. Don't have those yet. Now I need to find a place to put my berry collection. Here it is. I like the idea a lot of lining this pathway. Unfortunately, right now the pathway does in fact go to nowhere. But it is now a pathway lined with trees that goes nowhere, so that makes it 100% more likely that I'm going to start building there. I do like to alternate which trees are near each other. I never do it in any sort of specific order. I'm not to that point yet. But I only have one point in the game where it's all the same trees near each other. I was going for like this orchard thing near all the dinosaurs so I could then crush the fruit and give it to them. And I've probably gone there. I very rarely go there. I also just buy the paint I need now. But I do love my dinosaurs and I see them all the time. I live up in Dinosaur Land with Pidgey, and I never actually moved Charmander into my house. I just live with Pidgey. Huh. I just moved Charmander into my house. I just love Charmander so much. That one's just one-off and it bothers me. There. And there's no, like, exact spot I can put it that won't annoy me, but that one's not too bad. Now this spacing of this leopard tree has to change. I didn't change it. That's fine. Yeah, that's a nice little gauntlet there. Grubbin's in the picnic basket. And we're just gonna have a little grubbin picnic. It's like, now we have to wash that, buddy. You're a bug. We don't want bugs in the food. Nope, nothing in there. Do I have enough wildflowers for this adventure? I like to try and put things in there just to make sure that my little half stacks are able to, you know, before I throw them in a different one. I'm gonna have to do some boring inventory management. This isn't gonna last too long before it gets unmanageable. Look at my 1 carrot. Hey, it liked that I got things out of my inventory, so the environment level increased. At least I'm trying to put all the flower stuff, plant stuff together. I'm sure it won't last very long. I like that I picked those up. I know it's because the environment level increased, but I picked up those seeds and it's like, hey, good job gathering that non-burnable garbage. You can burn those seeds, alright? Up to level 5. I went up 2 levels very quickly. They love that joy compound. Okay, I know I need to do the EVs game. Stop rubbing my face in it. Ooh, paint. I'm all excited about paint. I haven't spawned the dog. Gotta get all those red marks away. Can't do them in order. You gotta just move it around wildly. It's important. Got some new houses that I could build if I had the materials, which I don't. Alright, we've got our windmill, we've got our joy compound. Next, I think I want to try and get the, yeah. I really like the way this Bleak Beach spawning area looks. With their plants and their flowers right there. So I think I'll try and get one set up for Wicked Withered Wasteland. Problem is, even with this amount of seeds and flowers, I don't really think it's enough. Let's see what I can manage. Variety is extremely important to me. It's one of like the only building things that I actually do. If I can change the variety just a little bit, I'm like, oh yes, I'm a professional designer. Look, I used purple and then pink. Then I just didn't do it there, but that's just because I have more purple than anything. Which is a great state to be in. Then I remember that I still need fields of flowers. I never remember if fields of flowers are 6 or 8, so let me see if I have to check it here. Yep, I needed to check it there. I wouldn't have had to check it if I had just put down actual flowers. And then I can't find it. There it is. And it's 8. Because I need my Vespa Queen to be around. Yep, now that I have 8, I may as well. Oh, not that one. Yeah, put that back. Since it's 8, I might as well get my variety in there. And purple and pink look nice together. Yep. Told you I'm not a designer. If that's what I can tell you as which colors look good together. I also have orange. I have to figure out the spacing a little bit. Yep, gotta leave with those plots. Even though it's only Charizard. Yep, messed that up. That's alright. And there was nothing there, but I tried to suck it up anyway. That's okay. And I did the exact same thing. Hey. I just love leafage so much. It's so easy to just put things exactly where you want them to go. Yeah, everyone was just like, hey, wow, she finally got it. Good job. Alright, yep. Go on. Move along. You're pleasantly human. I always feel like I'm telling them they sound human. That's weird. I think here I realize that I can't set up not much. I just don't have the room for it. I'm just doing math and then staring at Corviknight. And Marip. Marip is so cute. I might also be realizing that I don't have enough flowers for this. Because I still need to set up, like, hydrated flower beds. I need to set up... I can't think of anything off the top besides hydrated flower beds. I need to set up elevated flower beds. Oh, I don't think I ever set up elevated flower beds. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure you get nothing for having a Cloud Island with all 300 Pokemon on it. Oh hey, I'm setting up hydrated flower beds at least. There we go. The orange flowers look good with Cormorant. Orange and blue, gator colors. Oh yes. Also need those tree shaded flower beds. Very smart past me. Now you ran out and now all your colors are almost goofed up. And you have 4 left. What are you going to do with them? Oh, hey, someone moved in. Gardor, or whatever his name is. Okay. Your name is Gardor, alright? They didn't even give you a name. Those are just sounds. Okay, don't even start. I know all names are just sounds. But those are specifically just automatopoeia sounds. It's interesting how much I like Timber versus what he grows into. I do like the little ones a lot. That's another cool thing about this game. You're not forced to evolve them for power. I know Ash didn't do it, but he understands the IP, alright? Even though Raichu in this game is so much cuter than Pikachu. I'm sorry, Pikachu. Ooh, I should spawn Raichu. He moved 1 foot and then was confused because he couldn't move anymore. Poor guy. What do we have over here? Alright, so I've still got 4 left. I wonder if I'd try and plant them anywhere. Apparently not. That's fine. They love that rock. Well, that rock is their favorite thing in the world. They just get right up to it and they're like, hey, check that rock out. They sing to it. They're singing the Mothra song to the rock. And, like, let's just talk about it. Larvitar evolves into Pupitar, which is just a giant cocoon. Then he evolves into Godzilla. And, like, he has the same, like, flesh color in both those. But in Pupitar, he's just, like, the cocoon purple. It's like, did they run out of ideas for a mid-sized Godzilla? Come on, Oddish. Let's get this done. Good job. That's a tree-shaded flower bed. What else have we got? Probably trying to figure out what to make this pathway to nowhere into. Oddish, come on, little dear. I like Oddish a lot. I'm never kind to him. Bitter. Probably immediately forgot. Oddish completely got lost. In the 2 seconds it takes to go from there to there. There's Oddish. Thought he was grass again. That's a real problem for him. I do like the head banging that goes into that. I should bring Oddish around more just for the head banging. Yeah. That's excellent. Keep on head banging, buddy. Just a metal Oddish. You know, like Digimon Evolutions. Metal Garurumon. Metal Oddish. Oh, and I saved my final 4 for a flower garden, which is my absolute favorite habitat. They just looked so cute. And I wanted to get... I have hedges, alright? But I wanted to get the actual purple flowers because I thought that they would look cute. So those take 2 days even with an Oddish because it's 4 growth stages. And the garden habitat is the 4 flowers in the center surrounded by the 4 hedges. Yep, and I have these hedges, but I have deemed them unacceptable as they are not purple. Okay, I have not deemed them unacceptable yet. I had to think about it. This one is very important because it's by my crafting benches, so you have to hope that something really, really fun pops in there. In my pallet town, I have what I call the emotional support Igglybuff. I was wondering if you saw the rock again. And that's because Igglybuff pops up and just runs up and cheers me on whenever I craft anything. I'm probably just looking for a good place to put this flower garden before I decide that instead I should put it right in front of the crafting benches. Yep, just gotta look at that, stare deep into the abyss. Try not to let the intrusive thoughts win. Should I put it up here? No, I shouldn't. I don't have a plan for up here yet. Up there is going to be where all the crafting benches go, or where all the boxes go for storage. And I need to put them in there. And I just heard the roar of a flying Pokemon. That's a fun time of where is Ho-Oh? Or is it just Ho-Ho? One of those Ho-Hos or Ho-Ohs. One of those is like the snack cakes. And one of them is a Pokemon. Maybe it's Ho-Oh. I wasn't playing when they were like things. I guess they were an event in the original Red and Blue, but you know, I'm not gonna go to an event. Gross. Those aren't in my house. People might be there. And like, what if I go to the event but I don't get it because there are people in the line and I can't handle it? Ugh, awful. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. Pretty soon I'll notice that my audio is out and I'll have a slight panic attack. But I'm very excited about the Pokemon that populates out of that purple flower bed right by my crafting spot. It's one of my favorites. So if you want to see more, go ahead and watch the next video. And check out my channel. Honestly, my channel is just this. But if you're interested in it, there are more. And please like and subscribe. YouTube really likes that kind of stuff, and I just don't have much of it right now. For more adventures with me and my buddy Corviknight.